Have you ever felt like being alone is some kind of problem that you need to fix? Well, what if it isn't a problem at all? What if it's actually a superpower? Today, we're going to completely reframe solitude, drawing on some really powerful work from Ranuka Gavrani to explore the true art of being alone.
So Gavrani kicks things off with this powerful command. We're so used to these stories of lonely characters just waiting for a hero to come along that we've started to see this weird, tragic beauty in it. But she's saying, nope, this isn't beautiful. It's actually a dangerous fantasy, and it is time to break free.
And this slide just breaks down the fiction we're fed perfectly, doesn't it? In the movies, a hero always shows up. The perfect partner, the soulmate best friend. But reality? It's messy. It's unscripted. The only person who is guaranteed to save you, well, that's you.
And that idea leads us right into what Gavrani calls the savior myth trap. It's this belief deep down that we've built up from watching years and years of these stories that we should just wait, that somebody else holds the key to our happiness or our escape.
And this, right here, gets to the core danger of it all. When we're waiting for a savior, we're literally just giving away our own power. We start to believe we're not whole, that we're incapable of writing our own story. We're building all of our hope on a fictional character that's never going to show up.
And this leads to an even bigger problem. The fear of being seen as that lonely weirdo makes us do something incredibly damaging. We start hiding who we really truly are, just to fit in with the crowd.
Gavrani explains this with a fantastic metaphor that I think you'll get right away. Think of your true personality, your core self, as a computer's operating system. It's your base programming. And for every new person you meet, you open a new tab, running a slightly different version of yourself, right? There's one for your boss, one for your friends, one for your family, and pretty soon you have so many of these tabs open that your whole system slows down, it starts to freeze, and eventually it just crashes. You lose that connection to your core operating system. Have you ever felt like that? Just so overextended with all these different personas that you're not even sure which one is the real you anymore.
And that brings us to this profound redefinition. Loneliness isn't about being physically alone. No, it's that awful empty feeling when you're finally by yourself and you realize the person you're with, your own self, is a total stranger.
But here's where the powerful shift happens. We can completely reframe this entire experience. We can actually move from the pain of loneliness to the incredible power of solitude.
And this distinction is absolutely crucial. Loneliness feels like a cage, right? A painful feeling of lack. But solitude? That's a choice. That is a state of fullness, a home that you build within yourself where you can finally connect with who you truly are.
The artist Georgia O'Keeffe is a perfect example of this. She moved to the New Mexico desert and she embraced solitude. It wasn't loneliness, it wasn't an escape from people, it was this deliberate journey inward to find her creative genius. That chosen solitude is what gave her the freedom to create her masterpieces. So how do we get there? Gavrani argues that real self-love isn't about spa days or buying yourself expensive gifts. It's about two core actions. First, doing the deep and sometimes difficult work of truly getting to know yourself. And second, radically accepting everything you find, the good, the bad, all of it.
Okay, so that's the what. But what about the how? How do you actually do it? How do you reintroduce yourself to yourself, especially after maybe years of being disconnected?
So Gavrani offers this brilliant, kind of counterintuitive path. Don't start by trying to define who you are. Instead, start by making a list of all the things you are not. What are the things you fundamentally disagree with? Then, understanding the why behind that list, that's what reveals your deepest principles and your core values. It's like finding a backdoor to your true self. And all of this work leads to one ultimate goal. It's not about finding someone else to belong to. It's about learning how to belong to yourself. To feel truly, genuinely at home in your own skin and in your own mind.
All right, so let's turn these big ideas into an actual actionable toolkit. This is how you transform alone time from something you dread into an active, even exciting period of personal growth.
First up, the power of one thing. Listen, don't try to overhaul your entire life all at once. That's just a recipe for burnout. Instead, identify the one biggest issue that's pulling you down and focus all of your energy right there. Small, focused action creates massive momentum.
And here's how you make it fun, addictive even.
You have to fill your own life with joy. Learn that new skill, pick up that guitar, dive into those books. Stop waiting for someone else to make your life interesting. You need to become the source of your own entertainment and your own growth.
And this is the fundamental truth, isn't it? But look, it's not a threat. It's a declaration of freedom. Accepting this reality is the very first step toward building a life where you don't just survive being alone, you actually thrive in it.
Ultimately, Gavrani leaves us with this beautiful metaphor. Your life, your mind, your solitude, it's a garden, and you are the gardener. You can let it get overgrown with the weeds of fear and loneliness, or you can intentionally cultivate joy, knowledge, and self-acceptance. The choice is yours. So what will you grow?